Thanks for Sean. I know that's not the real Sean. Don't say anything. But anyways, so here we go. Welcome back to Titletown Talks.
Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun.
Took a hiatus, not just because the team was losing, because there was other things I wanted to talk about. This week wasn't terribly much other things going on, so we're gonna talk Packers football. And first things first, last week Giants game, got a win. The Pack is back in the win column. It started off bad though. The Giants had a long scoring drive, and then Jordan Love got hurt, and then Josh Jacobs got hurt. This could have gone terribly, but Malik Willis came in. Love Malik Willis. I don't know, man. I think there's a good handful of NFL teams right now that if Malik Willis was on that team, he would be undoubtedly the starter. The Browns, 100%. The Bengals without Burrow. So I guess he wouldn't be the starter, but this year he would have played a lot. Couple other, I think he could start for the Vikings. The Saints. You get my point. There's a couple teams that he could definitely start for. I like the guy. He came in, made a couple good plays on his drive that he played. And then Love came back. Josh Jacobs was still out. We don't know how long Josh Jacobs is out. Hopefully he comes back this week. But regardless, the offense looked pretty good. They scored on all but 2 drives, which if you're going to score on all but 2 drives, you got to win a game, right? We did. But the defense has to be able to stop the run. They stopped the pass on every play except for a 3rd and long, and that was frustrating. But our pass rush is there. We got to be able to stop the run. Teams have just been killing us with long drives where we don't get to possess the ball for very long. One of our 2 possessions where we didn't score, it might have been 2. I remember 2. One of the 2 possessions we didn't score was because the offense was on the sideline for 9 minutes and then came out and had a 3-and-out because they're cold. They're not playing. And, yeah, but we just got to figure out how to stop the run. Late in the game, though, got the stops we needed to. Interception in the end zone. The Micah Parsons fumble to seal the game. Yeah, it ended out well, but we got to stop the run. If we could stop the run, the Giants would have never been in that game. But to wrap it up, the star of the week, Christian Watson. He only had 4 receptions, but he did have 2 touchdowns, and they were pretty crazy. You're watching the highlights right now, they were pretty tough. There's not much more you can say about that. But he got his first touchdown of the season after he's been battling a knee injury from last year. First and second touchdown of the season. And, yeah, he's looking good. He's looking in prime shape. He had 1 drop that we really needed him to catch. It was on that 3-and-out. It was 3rd down. Slipped through his hands. It was contested. I mean, Love put it right where he needed to. But regardless, I touched his hand. This hand high-fived Christian Watson once. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. But, yeah, so next week, the Vikings. I know their name is the Vikings. I call them the Vikings because I don't like them. They think they're really good every year, and they've won 0 Super Bowls. Stupid. Just stupid. But this year, they're not doing that great. And we got to take advantage of that. We got to beat them twice. Didn't beat them twice last year. Got to beat them twice. We have to have a good in-division record. This is our 2nd division game of the year. That's crazy. We have a gauntlet coming up. We play the Vikings, the Lions, the Bears, and then somebody else in between, I think. And then we play the Bears again. I think it goes Broncos-Bears at the end of that. But, yeah, we got to win these division games. It's all going to come down to this. It's a huge stretch. Got to win these games. Starts with this one. Aaron Jones is coming back to Lambeau. We got to silence that. It's his second year back in Lambeau. He was a Packers running back, for those who didn't know. Now he's a Viking. And it breaks my heart. But got to beat him. J.J. McCarthy, Michigan man, loved the guy. Past tense love. I told Luke Schaff one time that watching J.J. play for the Vikings is like watching your girlfriend go to a frat party. She's not yours anymore. You just got to give up on it. So JJ, thanks for the natty. I hope you lose by 100 on Sunday. That's all I got to say. The Bears still suck. They are first in the division. We're not going to talk about that. The Bears still suck. I don't care. And the Vikings suck. Go Pack, go. Thanks for watching.
Roll out the barrel.